it's Yamina. I hope everyone's doing well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a perfume that was on my to buy list for sure, and that's going to be Ellis Brooklyn's Florist. So Ellis Brooklyn is actually one of my favorite perfume brands. I think my top 3 favorite perfume brands off the top of my head are Ellis Brooklyn, Coach, and Maison Margiela. So I think those are the ones that I like the best, even though I don't get all the perfumes from each release. But this is how it looks. I thought the packaging was way too cute for me not to get it. I basically am drawn to anything in pink packaging. I always look up the notes to see if it's something that I should or shouldn't buy, and I decided that I should buy this. So I'm going to read from Fragrantica the notes, and it's an amber floral. The notes in the perfume are bergamot, pear, lily of the valley, lemon, gardenia, tuberose, honeysuckle, jasmine, sambac, Ambroxan, Virginian cedar, and Australian sandalwood. So the notes that I was the most excited about were the bergamot and the lemon and the tuberose, and I was okay with the rest of them. So those were the notes that I was the most excited about, and I thought it was going to be a very sparkling kind of perfume. To me, when I first smelled this perfume, I was like, oh, that smells like another perfume that I just started sampling that I really enjoy. But then when I smelled it again, I was like, oh, Florist doesn't smell like that perfume. It smells different than that perfume. So I thought it was going to be more sparkling, but what I mostly get from this perfume is the honeysuckle. So based on my feelings of, not even based on my feelings, based on, I think honeysuckle smells good, but that's the thing that I smelled the most in this perfume. And I was buying this perfume because I thought it was going to be a sparkling floral kind of perfume. And the perfumes that I have in my collection right now that are kind of bright and sparkling, that I can handle, that don't bother me, because I've given away a few in the past that were very fresh and sparkling, but I didn't like them because they were too fresh and kind of clean. The ones that I have that I like that are more floral and bright and sparkling are my Burberry Blush, and then my Jo Malone Starlit Mandarin and Honey. Like, those two are like sparkling and bright, but they also fall in a family of scents that I can enjoy long lasting and not get tired of them quickly. But this one, I thought it was going to be like that, but I swear, after I got used to it not smelling like the other perfume I thought it smelled like, I was like, yeah, this smells mostly like honeysuckle. So I just bought this perfume, this hand cream, on Friday after work, and it is a honeysuckle hand cream, and it has honeysuckle, orange flower, and a touch of honey in it. All I smell is the honeysuckle. When I smelled this perfume, it reminded me of a body cream that I had tried from Bath & Body Works a few years ago that I never bought more than once because I was like, that smells good, but it's not my favorite scent. So honeysuckle smells good, and that's what I mostly smell in this perfume. I barely smell any of the rest of the notes. But I don't know that I would get the full-size bottle because the perfumes that I love the most from Ellis Brooklyn are the sweet one, the one that's called Sweet, Sci-Fi, and Super Amber are my favorites. They're all very different from each other. This one just smells so much of honeysuckle. I'm not convinced yet that I do want the full-size bottle. It's just not what I was expecting. I do like it. I will finish this travel size and I will enjoy it, but I'm not sure yet that I want to get a full size of this perfume. I have worn it. I think I've had it about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I bought it from Sephora or also online. I forget which. I didn't look up the information. And I have worn it about 4 to 5 times already. And I've sprayed it in the morning and then worn it to work. So I've had time to like test out the longevity of it. I feel like it doesn't last super long on me. Like, I could smell it throughout the day, and I think I'm not wearing it today. Yeah, I'm not wearing it today. Why did I forget that? Anyway, So I'm not wearing it today. I feel like it kind of fades a lot within the first few hours, but I can still smell it in a spot that I sprayed it on, and I can still smell it on my clothes, because I definitely spray it on my arm and on my chest area and on my hip still, and then I'll spray it on my clothes after. So I do still smell on my clothes even after multiple hours, but it's not long lasting even though it's an EDP. I do like it, and I would definitely recommend it for someone who does really enjoy the note of honeysuckle, because even though it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, even though it has 11 notes, the note that stands out the most to me is the honeysuckle. So that kind of surprises me. So the first time I sprayed this, I really thought it was bright and lemony and sparkling, and I was like, okay, I like that. That smells like a perfume that I'm sampling. But then when I sprayed it again, I was like, oh, it does smell like that, and it doesn't smell like that anymore. So yeah, and I'll tell you later about the perfume that I'm speaking about, that I'm sampling, that I thought they smelled the same. But for now, this video is just about Ellis Brooklyn's Florist. So I like it. I'm not going to give it a rating. I do like it. I wasn't expecting it to smell like this at all, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to enjoy it. I love the packaging color of this bottle, and the full-size bottle is such a pretty, like, I like the packaging overall for Ellis Brooklyn for their full-size bottles. So I already thought that the pink was like irresistible. I had to try it, and I'm glad I didn't blind buy the full-size bottle, because I learned you should not do that if you could help it. So yeah, I do enjoy it. I'm not going to give it a rating. Yeah, and I'm happy with my purchase, but it's not what I was expecting. So that's the end of my video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you all later. Okay, bye.